Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of voyages. It is the DRUG here once again, and it's time to talk about the PSN Plus games for June. It's been announced, and unfortunately, they were already leaked, which is I'm going to say this, kind of disappointing in the sense of I was kind of hoping the leaked ones were not the ones that it was going to be, and sadly, unfortunately, they are, so let's talk about it. The PS5 one is Operation Tango, which is the PS5 only one. It is a two-player co-op game, so not only do you need somebody who has a PS5 probably, and you also need somebody who has a working microphone because you do need that. Now it is a spy adventure co-op game. One will be the agent, the other one will be the hacker. It doesn't look bad, but I'm probably going to hold off on playing it just because of the fact of I don't have a headset for the PS5. Yes, I know everyone's going to say, well, the controller's got one built into it. I don't like that thing. I think it sucks. I can barely hear people when I'm using it. And I had the volume on it turned all the way effing up. So I'll probably just put it in the library, and the other issue is there's not that many people who have a PS5 as well. I think that's the other thing. And I think it should have, to be honest, if it was me, I would have probably picked Saints Row 3 Remastered. I know a lot of people probably already have that on the floor, but at least that way it's a one-player game. So I gotta say the PS5 game for this month, gotta give it a thumbs down. No trophy list announced for it yet. We'll probably get the trophy list for it next week, or later this weekend. But I'm not looking forward to that one, so I gotta give that a. Now next is, and these are the PS4 ones, Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. Now of course this was originally on PS3 back in the day. But it is getting remastered, and it's going to be available to everyone next Tuesday, because that's when it officially comes out. And that one is going to be available till August. Also, it's going to be available to people for PlayStation Now. So if you don't have Plus, but you have Now, there you go. I don't know about the trophy list yet for Virtua Fighter 5. Don't know if it's going to be the same or not. I am looking forward to it, though, because I do love my fighting games. I think I mentioned it in my stream last night with Devil May Cry that I think Virtua Fighter is one of those games that doesn't get as much respect as it should, because it is one of the granddaddy of fighting games, but I think it kind of gets left in time to a degree because of games like Soul Calibur, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken, which were way more popular. Not that Virtua Fighter doesn't have a fan base. It does. I mean, I got most of them on the Genesis, and I got the one on PS2. But again, it's kind of one of those that kind of fallen through the rumbles, if you will. Definitely looking forward to that one, though. That one I would definitely be adding to the collection and playing. I will be adding it and downloading it. Which gets me to the third game, which I'm torn about because I have it on disc because I bought it during the GameStop May the Force Be With You sale, and that is, of course, Star Wars Squadrons. You will need to do 2 playthroughs at the least, and the difficulty for the Platinum is a 7 out of 10 and would take you 85 hours. Now, you can play this without VR, so that's a plus. I'm kind of surprised that this one is on there, because it's relatively new, because I think it came out last year, so it's not that old. To be honest, this would have made more sense to do it in May, to be honest with it, with May being the Star Wars month, because, May the Force be with you. It was in April, right? I can't remember what freaking, it's May the 4th, because it's always in May. If I'm wrong, I know somebody will correct me. I haven't got a chance to play it yet, because it's in the backlog of crap with everything else in life. But I have heard good things, that's why I picked it up. I think it's going to be good for people who love Star Wars games, or people who don't own it. But I think if you already own it, you're probably like, meh. But that does happen on occasions. You do end up getting games you own on disc already had. Which if you already had them but don't have them when it comes out, at least that's a little better, because then you own it again. So what do I give this month? Well, I'm going to give next month, or June, or whenever you're watching this, either next month or today, I'm going to give June's month a C. Why? Well, I think this month and last 2 months have been awesome. I got to say, this month's kind of disappointing with the one PS5 game. You're going to need somebody else who has it, and you're going to both need a working headset or microphone. So that's a negative. The Virtua Fighter 5 is the reason I'm giving it a good grade, because I love Virtua Fighter. I love the fighting games. I think that's going to help it bring it back to the namesake. And Star Wars Squadrons, I kind of am in the middle of, because I haven't played it, but I own it, so it's kind of one of those. Anyway, let me know what you think of the games for next month. Are you happy, sad, somewhere in between? Let me know. Now, I should make this, I'm going to make this in this video. I may not get the stream tonight because the weather they're calling for my area is for severe thunderstorms and other shit. So if I'm not on tonight streaming, that would be why. So if I'm not on tonight, I will be back tomorrow, hopefully. So until then, enjoy the Plus games you have. Don't forget, you got until next Tuesday to get them. And also don't forget, Virtua Fighter 5 will be available till August. And if you don't have PlayStation Plus, you can download it using PlayStation Now. But until then, I hope everyone has a good and safe day. And I will see you hopefully later tonight or tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.